This is an update on my pond, above ground pond. So I remember in the last video I told you I added this as a heater system to the pond. I left it on for about a week. Bad mistake. Yeah, I should have paid close attention to this thing. It works properly, too good to be exact. I got here on that half, where you can see that half of the tank where the water is coming up. That half of the tank, no fish at all. That side of the tank, over in that corner, all my fishes was gathered. So I'm feeding them and I'm like, why ain't nobody over in this side of the tank? This thing literally put this side of the water, the water that's close to it, it was touching probably about, I want to say at 90 degrees. The water was hot to where no fish was on this side of the tank. They were on just that side of the tank. None was on this side of the tank. I had to turn it off for 3 days. I just came back out to feed the fishes. As you can see, I'm feeding them some greenbacks. You know, all the fishes, I'm feeding them some greenbacks. Everybody eat the greenback. The peacock bass eats the greenback. The Mayan cichlids, the other cichlids, the alligator gars, you know, the I can't remember the name of the other fishes in there, but a couple of other fishes in there eat the greenback. I actually lost 3 Texas cichlid, green Texas cichlid, big ones. I came and they were over here, this part where the water was way more hotter. Way more hotter. They were over here, you know, just lying on the top dead. And all the rest of the fish was in that corner and that corner, you know, just beyond that last pot right there. This, yeah. So, again, this thing here works perfectly fine. I think this was the 5,000. I'm not sure. I throw away the box. It works perfectly fine to heat in the pond, even the nights when it dropped real cold and stuff. You know, real cold and stuff. So as you can see, the plants basically took over the whole goddamn pond. I had to take a lot of that out. I mean, all of this was covered, you know, to where it was just where the water was coming up. That's all that was, because of the water was so warm. These plants just feed on that, and you know, yeah. But again, please, if you're gonna try this on yourself, for yourself, I should say, if you're gonna try this for yourself, make sure you keep an eye on the temperature on this thing here. As you can see, I just turned it off. I got a timer in the house. I am going to put a timer on this so it only comes on for 8 hours every night. You know, I'm going to put it on when it gets the coldest. So I probably put it on for a little more than 8 hours. So I'm going to put it on for probably from about 9 o'clock until about 6. You know, 9 to about 6. Nine to about 6 is when I'm gonna put that thing on for, and take it from there. But yeah, even my plecos, and I have humongous plecos in here. Basically, I don't know if you can see them, but That's one of my big black holes. Everything was on that side of the pond. This thing here heat up the water so much within. This is 1,000 gallons within. I want to say a little bit less than a week, and it was probably about around going touching a week or a day less than a week. But yeah, I had to turn this off for a couple of days. I'm just turning it back on. As you can see from all the boiling bubbles coming up off of it. Yeah, I am going to put a timer on this today, and I'm going to make sure it only comes on for probably about 9 to 10 hour stretch at night, from 9 to about 6, and it goes off. This thing is ridiculously good, I should say. I wish I could get a shot of my fish feeding right now, but the sun is out, and you know, it's getting warm here in Florida, but it's not warm enough where it's warming the water up. And this thing works perfectly fine. I mean, my thing went from like somewhere in the 40s, 30s, probably about 38, 44, 45, around that area, to 81 within like 3 days. 75, 80, 81, somewhere around there, like in 3 days. And then after that, I just left it on, saying, some of the nights was really cold, and I left it on. But yeah, I should have kept an eye on this thing. Live and you learn. Hopefully someone learns from my mistake. But again, this thing here works amazing.